the Queen of Cups. Well, it seems less hectic over there. It seems less hectic in the fashion industry. Still, whatchamacallit? Still targeting children though. Still making victims out of children. Yep, still doing it. They're busy too. Okay, so they are stressed and anxious. And they trying to collect the coin. But here's the thing. If celebrities are not buying their shit, because they know we can't afford it, but if celebrities are not buying their shit, then their foundation is crashing down too. So I feel like they might start making things a little more affordable to us. I feel like they're going to start marketing to us more. Because if these celebrities, it's like a domino effect. If these celebrities go out of business, so do they. But they're putting up this front. It's less hectic over there, and it looks like they have to do less work in order to, I don't know, establish a stable foundation. But you see, this man's throne is on water. What the water flows constantly. Why the fuck are you building a foundation off of water? They think this is either them trying to wear a mask and play it cool, like everything is okay, you know, trying to put on a brave face, because every other industry is scrambling. They're either trying to put on a brave face, or they genuinely think that they have a stable foundation. But again, they might have it one now, but if this moves, if the water moves, such as their main clientele, which is celebrities, this throne is going bye-bye. It's going splat. So I do feel like they're putting things in order. Very busy. Very busy. They're putting things in order to open their brands to the public. Basically, make things more cheaper. Because they're trying to collect this... Oh, wrong card. They're trying to collect as much money from you as possible. As much money from you as possible. They are struggling right now. They are scrambling too, but they're putting on a brave face. Can you clarify? Oh shit! Can you clarify the Queen of Cups? I keep hearing that song by Ariana Grande. I'll wait for your love. Okay, so the Queen of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. What did I just say? I said. They're gonna start making this shit affordable. They're gonna be like, oh, you want to buy Balenciaga? Instead of their hoodies being $200, we'll make it to $150. The same price as a JanSport backpack. Even though JanSport backpacks are expensive as hell. You know, it's like for us common folk, a JanSport backpack is expensive, but like, you know, but it's viewed as a luxury brand for a backpack, a school backpack. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. It's like I don't see these being quality pieces or whatever they're trying to sell you guys. I don't. They feel like something is coming to an end here. It could be the foundation that they established for themselves. Something. There's death being brought upon this industry, and it honestly could be related to the child controversy surrounding some of these brands. Because the Six of Cups is a child card, but it's also a soulmate card. It's also a card that talks about just very very profound connections. And they feel like something along the lines like that is coming to an end. Also, the Two of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Again, I keep telling you, they're very busy brainstorming, trying to figure out, okay, how can we collect the collector's money as fast as we can, because shit is about to hit the fan. You see this? I'm surprised the Tower isn't here. There's going to be a Tower moment. And they're in their head about it, and they're like, we're running out of time. We're running out of time. How many swords is this? 8, 9, 10, 11. This is, y'all, 11 months. Some shit's about to hit the fan. It may not be super big, it may not be super small, but they're in their head about something, the industry as a whole. 11 months. Come back with the receipts. Bitch, hopefully I'd be all the way to Bali by now. By then, bitch, I'ma be gone, girl. But yeah, see, they're trying to keep a brave face, but behind the scenes there's like fighting, some sort of conflict going on. There's a lot of Asian women in this cart too. I don't know if that's significant. All for the sake of holding up a contract. Child. Does the company Balenciaga really harm kids? Like, do they really? Spirit just said they do take advantage of kids, like, as far as like ensnare them in contracts and shit, and have them like do things that they don't want to do. But I don't know if it's like kids. I see like really young people though. Well, I mean, we saw that firsthand with the campaign in the first place. But yes, there's more of that going on. It's like when kids are subjected to abuse like that and they don't know any better. More stuff like that is going on actively. Yes, when it comes to Balenciaga, but maybe not as far as like a child, you know, campaign. But these child labor. Thank you, Spirit. They're working these children like dogs. See, yep. What did I just say? Okay, it fell in the reverse. Yes, it's still motherfucking harming children, still. But I feel like they're doing it in a more discreet way though, not so blatantly like they did not too long ago. The most that I'm getting here, you guys, see. The devil card, the most that I'm getting here, you guys, is a lot of work. Is a lot of labor. They're working them like really hard. Is Balenciaga still harming kids in a sexual way? Like they don't want people to know about it. Honestly, y'all, I don't get sexual cards. I just get work. But then when I ask, are they harming them in a sexual way? I honestly feel like when it comes to magic, when it comes to the rituals they do, I think I said that. I think I said when it comes to the rituals that they do, children are involved. A birthday party is a fucking ritual, okay? You guys, so don't think that doing a ritual is a bad thing, because it's not always a bad thing. We've all done one before at some point in our lives. What's the dark side of the fashion industry? Y'all. Woo! Shit. Devotion. We have beloved. We have devotion. Page this card, devotion. And then we have gift revealed. This box. And then we have the magic frog. Ugh. They like to get them when they're young. The fashion industry, they like to get them when they're young. They're easier to control. It's almost as if the fashion industry shows up as a genie in the bottle. You know, there's deception behind it. These people get overworked. I swear. They're forced to take drastic, extreme measures. Like, okay, say if you're, I don't know, shit. Say if you're afraid of heights, okay? Say if you're a model and you're afraid of heights. There might be a show where you have to model to where you're standing up on a platform, but you're fucking afraid of heights. And they're gonna be like, oh, but you're one of our best models. You have to do it. Oh, you signed a contract. You signed a contract. You have to do it. It's like shit like that. It's like they're forced to take extreme measures, something that they're not comfortable with. But it's like, again, it's like that's how they ensnare them. They act like this genie in a bottle. That the fashion world does have occultic ties, and I honestly am drawn to mentioning that movie, The Neon Demon. I'm going to ask about that movie. That's one of my questions. But it's so crazy how I just write out these questions and I get them as young as possible. And the younger you are, the more vulnerable you are to be ensnared like this. Such as, oh, you signed a contract. Oh, we gave you what you wanted. Why are you complaining? They make them feel bad. They make them feel bad about having boundaries, morals, and standards. And when you get older, you've already been trained. It's like some sort of training. It's like some sort of desensitization. It's like when they look to the older models to that with more experience to mentor the younger ones. Some of these people had to endure plastic surgery. That's what I saw too. There's 3 cards where they're showing the one eye. Even the frog is showing on one eye. I feel like the fashion industry going down is because some of these people have hurt the chosen ones. God is not pleased. Some of these people have taken advantage of chosen ones. They dim their shine. It's like some of these people love fashion, passionate about it. And even some of them start to model to get more experience, to be able to create their own designs and how they're supposed to be modeled, etc., etc. And they dim their shine too. Some of them even steal ideas. They dim their shine. They're like, oh, but you're just a model. Leave it up to the professionals to decide what looks best on somebody else and what doesn't. If you want to be a fashion designer, if you want to be a stylist, you should have applied for a stylist or fashion designer job. See? 44. 444 is a protection number. And I just said, they fuck with God's chosen people. God is not pleased. So that's why the fashion world, or at least most of it, is going down. Very overbearing people. Very overbearing people. See? It's just reiterating what I said about this card, painting poppies. It's like, they literally dim these people's light. And they take advantage of the fact that these people, trust their judgment, look up to them. Didn't I talk about the older people that were basically trained? It's a cycle with them. The older people that are basically trained, that was being told the same thing, to just follow directions. Just comply. It's like, now they're they're exercising their training and telling the new people, like, you need to fall in line. I fell in line, you need to fall in line. They like, okay, I need this job. I mean, they gave me a whole bunch of money. The money looks good to them. Even people that are behind the scenes too, not just the models, because I did a broad question. What's the dark side of the fashion industry? But I'm honestly pulling more towards the models. Yes, thank you, Spirit. I'm pulling more towards the models' energy. But some of these people, the descendants of luxury brands like Versace and stuff like that. Some of these people, they feel like they can't go anywhere. This is their life. And some of them feel trapped. And when they got older and they found out what their father or their mother or their grandfather or their uncle did in order to maintain this brand, they're like, oh shit, like I've been pulled inside of this demonic world of the fashion industry. Like, oh my god, like I had no idea. And now I have to keep up this front for what? Like God is trying to offer them a way out. They're not taking it. It's like they're not happy, but this is Spirit trying to offer them a way out, or trying to offer them something better. But it's like they're not taking it. 2 children cards. They try to get them as young as possible. These kids, they're literally overworking these kids. I'm seeing child labor. I don't know how young they are, but typically the age is 15 to 21, I believe. There's literally a child in this card. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Some of these people want to leave, but they're binded to a contract, and they're not being allowed to leave because of money. It's either a contract and or they're trying to keep them because of money. Like, who's gonna model these clothes? They're trying to keep them because of money. And again, this also talks about family. Some of these people who are descendants of these luxury brand founders, they're like, oh my god, like now the pressure is on me to maintain a foundation for this brand that you created upon fucking chaos and magic. Also, I honestly feel like some people have made deals with the devil. And given that the devil's hand is like this looks like Baphomet. The symbol of Baphomet. The hand symbols. and they're stuck. They made a deal. They're like, okay, I want to be the face of my own brand. I want to be prestige. I want to be labeled as luxury. They made a deal, and now they're stuck. I honestly feel like this industry is full of a whole bunch of cowards. There's so many cowards. There's no brave people to actually fucking stand up and say, I don't want to do this. I'm not talking about the models, because the models are victims in this situation, because they prefer to get them young. But I'm saying, the people who are running the show, the shit show, it's like they're a whole bunch of cowards. Like, you want to act big and bad towards a fucking child, but bitch, you don't want to stand up to the devil and be like, I don't want to do this. Or maybe you do want to do this. And that's sad. And that's worse. Like I said before, there's a change, there's a shift here. I do feel like this represents older models, though. I do feel like it represents older models. And there's like well, I do feel like they will experience a downfall, the fashion industry. More people will be exposing their truths, and more people will be coming out and saying, this is my experience with this luxury brand, working with this luxury brand, etc., etc. And these people are going to be viewed as dejects. The people that are going to be coming out and exposing this industry, they're going to be looked down upon by, I don't know, by the industry themselves or by the world, but people are going to start telling their stories. They're going to start exposing these people. And yes, it'll contribute to the downfall of the fashion industry. Sitting down on this shit, and it's like you could fall in any second. She's sitting down on this very cracked pillar. I'm telling y'all, that industry is crumbling. The tower car. Y'all saw that. Y'all fucking saw that. I turned over this card. I turned over the deck. Why does Balenciaga? Well, I just told you why. But why does? We'll get 3 cards. Why does Balenciaga harm children? Why does the fashion world harm children? Because they don't fucking have boundaries. They don't know any better. That's why. And they sign contracts. And I don't know what's in them contracts, but apparently whatever's in the contracts, that I guess is say that we can do whatever we want with you as a vessel, as a model, as a display. You agreed to this. But they don't know any better, like I said before. What type of rituals does the fashion world do? The 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Now, my next question was, are they subjected to mind control? Are the models, 𝐾/Ultra? This is my yes. This is my 𝐾/Ultra card. I feel like they do follow Baphomet. I do. I do feel like they do it in the forest, though. They also do it like, y'all know on the Squid Game, where the elites were, the people that watch the games. I feel like they do it in places like that, but it's the sex rituals, though. I honestly feel like they scribe. They fucking hold meetings where they discuss hidden knowledge. See? Hidden knowledge. What did I just say? They fucking have meetings where they discuss hidden knowledge. Okay, and they'd be like, oh, well, but it's weird. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all, I see a tumbleweed. It traveled all this way. I saw it when I was walking over here. But, I feel like that's confirmation. But thank you, Spirit. It's weird, though, because it's like, okay, they gather in these meetings, right? And they're like, all right, well, what's the next step for this company? Because we know that so-and-so is going, this and that is going to happen to the world in 2025. So how do we want to prepare now for that? Or how do we want to gather as much of these people's money as possible before this and that happens to the world? It's like they know shit, but they plan according to what they know is going to happen. Doesn't this look like there's a brain? Her brain is exposed. How will we want to prepare for a stock market crash? The new aged Great Depression. How do we want to prepare for that? As far as us, as far as this company, if we're talking about the fashion world, how do we want to get as much money out of these people as possible for us to be good, for us to be able to make sure that we know that we have our income, to make sure that we're compensated for the amount of fabric, for the amount of production, for the amount of money that takes to put on a fashion show? They think you guys are stupid. Fawns are so cute, and they should not be labeled as gullible, but they think y'all stupid. Can you clarify the fawn? I was just talking about money, was I not? Girl, they trying to collect as much as your coin as possible. See these horns on this throne? Don't he look kind of fashionable though? It's like he doesn't have on a blazer. He has on a fucking very stylish, there's grapes on his coat. It's abundance. I feel like grapes symbolize abundance, I think, but that makes sense because this is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, I think, is Capricorn, and the Capricorn, the zodiac sign for the devil in tarot is Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune. See what did I just say? They know something. They know something's gonna happen, and they're trying to prepare. The Squid Games, where the elites were to watch the games, I feel like they'd be in places like that with masks on. They talk or whatever the fuck that they do, and I do feel like sexual activity goes on. But then they also hold intellectual conversations as well. It feels like some sort of cult. This card feels very cult-like with the yin and yang, but the yin and yang isn't a cultic symbol. And the Baphomet, they say that the Baphomet symbolizes balance. I'm telling you, they worship the Baphomet. So whatever. What the fuck did I just say? Oh my fucking god! What the fuck did I just say? What the fuck did I just say? What the fuck did I just say? Tell me what the fuck I just said, y'all. It's whatever worship, whatever rituals come with being a follower of the Baphomet. That's what they do. I don't know what it is though, but that's what they do. I want to say Antichrist because there's snakes in the seer card. Like they're Satan worshippers. Like new models get MK Ultra. Here. I mean, to be honest with you, there's no need for mind control. They're very content with how they're treated. They don't say nothing. If there is protest about how they're treated, they keep it to themselves in fear of messing up their opportunities. This is very tyrant-like energy. And again, with this broken ass glass fucking throne they got going on, it's cracking, it's shattering. They won't have to put up with it no more soon. There's no need for mind control. They're very content. See, Spirit said no more. Because they're literally, it's getting to the point where they're literally hurting Spirit's chosen ones. See, there's a High Priestess. Child. There's abuse happening in the fashion industry. Y'all, this feels like breadcrumbing. What type? You know what? Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna tell you. First of all, yes, abuse does go on. And I feel like it's emotional abuse. What type? They get overworked, sexualized by the world, like by a mass. And Is there MK Ultra going on? No, but there is some sort of mind control going on. It's like very narcissistic breadcrumbing. It's like you get showered with gifts if you're being good, but if you're not being told if you're not doing what you're told, this follows: emotional abuse, maybe even verbal abuse. They break you down, try to make you feel bad about yourself. They take away any solid stability that you have harbored on your own. They take it to where you need them again, to where you wouldn't even think about leaving. And if you do, you'll come back because of this. That Isaiah, the man that they claim was killed and made as a mannequin, he was not made as a mannequin. But this is giving me the idea, like, oh, you may slander our name, but you'll be back. You need us. Spirit just said they even hooked them on drugs. Child. Some of them, not all of them. I feel like some of them will. Well, the founders of the brands run the fashion industry, and y'all follow. Like establishers, like people who built brands that are very luxurious, I feel like are interconnected with other big fish. Eventually, it's like a pyramid that stocks up, and then you get to the tippity top, which is the people that run everything. But the thing is, it's like entertainment is mind control, you guys. Well, yes, you're being entertained, but you're also being controlled. All victims of it. It's like, if you have social media, you're most likely getting mind control, okay? I think you're a girl who requested the industry reading because how you typed whatever you typed. I hope it was sufficient, what I said. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Don't forget to subscribe if you like what you saw, or dislike the video, I don't mind. Bye.